Hey, welcome people, Crypto Yard representing. We in the house. And my 31-day water fast is going just fine. Not that you guys cared to ask. I mean, I could have been dead. I haven't made video for a while. And I remember back in the days, people used to be so concerned about me. If I didn't make video for a day or two, I would get comments saying, "Hey, Yard, where are you?" But yeah, I guess that was back in the day when I was like, so yeah, as I had told you guys, I'm on this 31-day water fast. I'm currently on day 15, so I got 16 days to go. And that's why I'm just drinking nothing but water. I can't even sip a tea. I'm not even having gum or anything. So yeah, that's going alright. I've passed through the phases where my body was weak or where I was feeling hunger. I no longer feel hunger. I've got a lot of energy, even though sometimes that energy seems to go down. But hey, for the past like 5-6 days, it's been energy that I would have if I was eating. A lot of anyway, that's beside the point. So before we talk about the newest announcement about what the devs put out for P3D and arbitrage, I'll tell you what, we just talk about it now. There isn't anything else to talk about. But I'm going to talk about arbitrage as well, since that seems to be the new thing that's going on in town. So as you can see here, they've told us about this is Justo. He's leaked this, he says. And he's telling us about the patch that they've made. And it says, and this is going to be very good for those referral whores and those greedy YouTube shillers who I dislike so much. Meaning I probably dislike myself a lot. Yeah, but this bit will make some of us happy. It says referral IDs are now enabled, allowing you to have anonymous at a glance referral URLs that are extremely short compared to wallet codes. Vanity names now belong to you permanently even after you change your display name. This allows us to give you custom referral URLs. The contract will now recognize things like, hey, that's not of any importance to us greedy shillers. It says, alright, so this might be the important bit. Yeah, we've also made referrals a bit more sticky, meaning that in general, if you refer someone, there are years unless someone manages to simultaneously refer them and make them buy before they leave the site. This is however in beta, and we are testing between this and permanent referral code. So this will make a lot of shillers, a lot of YouTubers, as I said, a lot of them they're currently in arbitrage and they're not. Hey, as I said, they got their flavor of the month and their flavor of the week. I think that FOMO3D will be the flavor of a lifetime for them. And when things like this go in, and because of what FOMO3D and P3D is, you get me? It will be here for, as we always say, as long as ETH is around. So we know this one is a safe one. They also go on to say that the airdrop system has been heavily revised. Instead of a flat chance and buying a single key. So this is for regular players, not any of those are us YouTubers. It says, instead of a flat chance and buying a single key, it now gives you a moving chance at purchases above certain thresholds to double, triple, or quadruple in the buying power of your purchase. Clever players will immediately realize they can play airdrops even late into a round to get, hey, I tell you man, hey, let me just finish, to get into a round to get amounts that will make early buy-ins jealous, or buyers-ins jealous. This game is gonna have so much thing about it, like just so much advantages for even if you want to enter late. It will have advantages for if you're entering early, for if you're entering into the middle of the game, for if you're not even wanting to play and you just hold P3D tokens, for if you don't even, you just want to buy a certain amount of keys so that you could benefit from how much ETH is in the contract, depending on how much keys you're holding. And hey man, it's just a benefit all around, it seems. It says the winner's team now completely changes how the end of round buy-in pot is distributed. The only thing the winner can't change is how much they themselves get, meaning the winner's choice of cuddly team animal is going to make you some spicy extra eat on the side, or maybe even roll over a way bigger bonus into the next round pot. So if you remember, when we was playing the testnet, it was a set. Each team was at a set amount, or a set rule or law, whatever you want to call it, whereas they would dish out whatever dividends that they were sharing. Obviously, the person that bought the last key would get half of that dividends, and then the rest would go according to how that team was set up and the rules that was set within that team. I think what they're saying here is that, hey, the team will now decide. I mean, obviously they're still gonna have these rules and laws, but it's more, you got more space to work with to decide that, hey, I want to do it this way or that way. I think that's what this is saying. And as usual, I'm not explaining it properly, but hey, you smarter guys will get it. It goes to say nerfed warlocks. Hey, and this is where, hey, they lose me sometimes. I'm thinking this has something to do with games, and I'm not a game player. As a matter of fact, I hate playing games. So I'm thinking nerfed warlocks, early buy-in bots. But anyway, what it's saying is that, because a lot of us was worried about, what's going on here, man? How is this thing not going away? A lot of us was worrying about people using bots to buy in and taking advantage. They've made sure that they've addressed that, and it's basically being fixed, or will be fixed to the point where robots won't be able to manipulate the rounds. As it says here, the rounds have a small amount of breathing room in between with a brand new round start. I can't see because I don't know why this thing. Let me just click here. What's this thing? Oh yeah. A brand new round start mechanic designed to prevent cheeky players from sneaking in a stealth win after last pot has happened on testnet. And then they told us about the Easter eggs. I guess, hey, it's for us to figure out where that is right now. You know, they're always playing about. So that's what's going on with the latest announcement. Guys, alright, let's talk about arbitraging. I should have gone and put it on my screen, but hey, I ain't got time for that either. So arbitraging, what are my thoughts? And hey man, I tell you, I was involved in it from the ICO. I had coins. Well, I should say I have coins. The reason why I decided not to go ahead and promote it is because, as I said, hey, I've found P3D, and this is something I'm sure nothing can go wrong. And I'm sure that most of the people that are promoting arbitrage, they're clever or smart enough to know that, hey, this is just for a time, and it will eventually go. Even if it's in a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, it will eventually go. And I think they know that, hey, it's a gamble. And I'm hoping that the people that they're bringing into these things know that it's a gamble. And by the way, a lot of you, if you're signing up with arbitraging, you don't have to sign up with anyone. You can go ahead and sign up for free without someone benefiting, because I know a lot of people don't like YouTubers benefiting from them using their links. You can go ahead and do so free of cost. But yeah, I think and this is why sometimes people say that YouTubers are greedy and referral whores or whatever else. But hey man, everyone's trying to make money the way they can, and that's the reason why I didn't go out my way to bash. I've got no need to bash arbitrage, and it's making a lot of people a lot of money, it would seem. How long will that last for? It certainly won't last as long as P3D or just any of these ones that our devs, the team just devs are coming up with. But people know the games they're playing. I'm not going to be the one to tell someone, hey, don't go into this game, because I think that a lot of them know the risk. And people get pissed at you either way, because you might tell someone, hey, don't go into this, and they'll see that, hey, wait, this has been going on for 3 months. I could have been in and out and made some money, but because of this certain YouTuber, I haven't. And I do understand that some YouTuber will feel the need to say, hey, we need to warn the naive and the innocent and the gullible and those who don't know. But I think that majority of the people in this space, they know what this is about. They know that arbitraging isn't gonna last. And those that are in it, they know this, and they're just there to make their money. In the hope that they will time it right and they'll be able to leave. But for me, as I said, I'm still in it. I've already took majority of my money out of it, my ETH out of it. So I've still got more in there, but I just cannot, with all good conscience, promote these things. I would have, because it would, if there wasn't P3D. I would have, because obviously we're all trying to make money and we're trying to make our subscribers money. So in that case, I would go ahead and say, hey, here's an opportunity, and one that's working right now and that's paying and whatever. And with all the hype that's behind it, you can see that the price is going up. But with P3D, I know it's safe. My conscience is clear. If anything was to happen and people lose their money, I wouldn't be blaming myself, because I know that it was a smart contract, or it is a smart contract. You've got access to your funds anytime. I mean, in arbitraging, I'm thinking that you have to manually, when you try to withdraw your ETH, it's a manual process where before they send it through to you, and also you would have to say that your ARB tokens are locked for 1 day, since whenever time you put it in, you have to wait until, I think it's 4 a.m. the next morning or the next day for it to go live on the platform or whatever else. So you could say it's locked for a day, and you also have to wait for them to manually pay you. And so for that reason as well, it's just like, no, I can't. And as I say, I'm sorry guys, yes, I'm a cult member of the P3D, but it's just, if you got something like this, and it's not only P3D, like anyone else, I could understand anyone else that's promoting anything like this. And I was gonna say the smart contracts, but then again, some of these smart contracts, they're just rip-offs and they don't work out. And a lot of people are saying that P3D won't work out, but I rather, in all good conscience, to promote something that I know is here to stay. A lot of people, even if some of these YouTubers are thinking that it's here to stay, then I guess you can, if they're not smart enough to think that, hey, it's going to be here forever, then you can give them a pass and say, you know what, they were one of the naive ones that think that, hey, arbitraging isn't going to go anywhere. And I'm not hoping for it to go anywhere anytime soon, because a lot of people are making money, and these are a lot of people that are coming from the lending platform space. And hey, they made a lot of losses and they're finally making some money, so we should all be happy for them. But I don't feel the need to promote it, just as the same as I don't feel the need to go ahead and bash it. You get me? So let people make their money, let them do what they're doing. That's my thought anyways. Alright people, Crypto Yardi representing. Boom, we are out here. Zimmy.